Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Last time on Kulprids Gaming, we had our party going around the location of the Vistani camp, looking at to what they had to offer within a couple of their cottages that sit into the hillside. And in doing so, they found a couple items that, well, one was gold and another one was a coin that they're not exactly sure what to do with at this moment. Meeting Lovish for the first time as our heroes brought home his daughter that's been missing for a day. Lovish was excited, happy, and provided them a place to stay for the night. As the players were entering in and kind of looked over Lovish's shoulder, saw that Lovish's brother was beating a young boy that was supposed to be taking care of, watching Arabelle, which is Lovish's daughter. And instead, looking away one day, she was taken. So he was also asked, or he was also helped by the party as they healed his wounds to a good amount. And we bring our party now split between the encampment as they were looking around to see what this encampment may be here for. If there's any problems they're here, whether or not they can trust they're here or not. And what do you guys want to do from here?
Well, I'm doing my best to kind of keep the attention of the gentleman who was supposed to be walking me back. I'm trying to keep him in a position where he doesn't see Jackson and the dire wolf.
And I believe we passed the stealth check there, and we're going to search this last house here while they were doing that. I believe that was the game plan, at least.
Yeah, I believe you guys were going to see if whether or not you can make it into the house, or if you can identify if there's anybody in the house that would otherwise deter you, possibly.
I'm going to use my hearing to see if I hear anything inside said house.
Let's go ahead and go ahead and do a perception check. At this point, you hear two sets of footsteps.
And can I discern, like, a whereabout the house are they? If I'm near the window?
You can tell that one, while you're facing the side of the house, is to the right. I would say more of an east of you. Oh, sorry, a west of you, and then you hear another set that is probably a little bit south of you.
So about here and here.
You would hear him about right here, yeah, and right here.
Gonna look at Jackson, kind of point my nose off into the house and use 2 of my claws to drag 2 lines in the ground to hopefully charade him into understanding I'm hearing 2 separate footsteps in there. I'm gonna draw the 2 lines and kind of stamp my foot. Or stamp my paw, I guess. See if he wants to risk it or not.
Yeah. See if Jackson actually understands that.
Wisdom check.
Oh, is Jackson not here with us?
Hey, Marga, they're saying that you're a little quiet on the stream.
Oh, I'm trying to be quiet. So sorry,
Yeah,
I should be better.
I raised him up.
Alright.
Definitely be.
Is Jackson not here today? I just realized that. Yeah. Okay.
Soon there's some
Okay,
weather
yeah.
where he's at.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Would it just be a straight wisdom, or would it actually be perception?
It'd be insight.
Insight.
Insight, yeah, would be the proper skill.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, he knows exactly.
All
what
right,
it's like.
he knew
Gotcha.
exactly what you were saying, and he's he kind of looks at you and he shakes his head. No, probably not a good idea. And he kind of like, waves you back like, maybe we should get going. Not this one.
I am kind of taking a peek around though at this time, just looking from where I'm sitting. Is it still totally like? Because so far I've checked a few places. Is it still like a totally normal kind of settlement, or is there anything, at least on this side, that's stands out?
So there's nothing that really stands out. It looks like just a normal settlement. You see some taller figures. Like you can discern that there's taller figures amongst some of the guards here as comparatively to the Vistani that you saw in there. So you can tell that there are 2 sets of people that have 2 different like racial backgrounds. But you weren't able to discern it before on what background they are.
And I know I might have to roll, but are they acting shifty at all? Is this been like so far? Because so far it seems relatively normal, but it seems like a weird encounter in any way, or yeah.
Go ahead and
Like
roll an insight check.
Okay.
Or you're looking to see.
Ooh.
For your understanding, no, they look stand up, like no problem. They just look like guards that are walking around patrolling, making sure that nothing that shouldn't be in here is entering it.
All right. And sorry, I guess they're not protecting anything specific. It's just more of like the hill is an area.
Yeah, we're not really turning up much here.
So are you looking for something like I don't know, like a treasure or an idol, or are you looking for something like huge, or just something?
Well, it just seems like a really interesting area. like it's just a hill with some permanent buildings around it, and then some wagons. Like it's not. You'd think maybe I'm overthinking it, but you think there'd either just be wagons and tents, right? Or you'd have the structure like this. It seems like a temporary settlement in what was a permanent structure or is a permanent structure. So it might be overthinking it, but like I'm not too concerned about the people here in general and what they're doing. Um, though I'm just kind of here to adventure and then keep moving on. Uh, but yeah, that's just my thoughts.
Well, can I get a history check from you then?
All right.
I think that's the perfect name for our group is the Overthinkers.
So, you know, from history, you're very proficient in it, and you know that this would be a tactical advantage. That if anybody did try to invade them, being that it's an open area, being on the top of this hill would be would give them such a far better advantage. Not only can they see further out, but they can also have, hilltop advantage, be able to fight adversaries as they're trying to rush up. It's easier to go downhill than it is to go uphill. You think of this as like, okay, strategically,
It's
it
pretty
makes
typical.
sense on why they're on there. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a really typical area. Okay, I just wasn't sure because of the map and everything. It just seemed a little bit like out of place. Like I don't know, like there was something under the hill, or I don't know. There's something like yeah, but that's
You
all
could
right.
think of it like a campground where there's some of the utility buildings, and then where you sleep is different, and typically something that is less than permanent.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine.
Well, as for any kind of markers or indications of any like holes in the ground or tunneling or anything like that, you're not seeing anything like that. You just see these hovels
Yeah.
that are the hovels themselves are built into the side of the mountain. Um,
That's so far
almost
what I've understood. So it's not a yeah. All right, all right. My curiosity isn't satisfied.
So this is basically a giant summer camp. Got it.
Yeah,
so
I'm kind of ready to move on though. I will say because I didn't really have a good starting encounter with these guys. They're kind of been jerks to me. So
Agreed.
yeah, I'm not really up for sticking around here too long or even having conversation.
Yeah, kind of same. And Marigai knows that she kind of told the guards they were going out to hunt. So, and she probably has about, I'd say 40 minutes in her form still. So I'm gonna kind of not leave the camp per se, but like be right on the outskirts of the camp and kind of look for some small game like rabbits or something. Just maybe a couple I can hunt real quick to show that I did something while I was out of the camp.
okay, all right.
Not traveling too far out or anything, but using my scent and my hearing, try to find some small game.
All right. So if you're going to be using your scent, you have so the wind itself is probably going from a oh wow, I didn't even realize this. This is north is this direction, south is this direction,
Oh, that's
west
so weird.
this way, and then east is this way. I didn't notice
Oh,
it up
that's
there in
gonna
the
be
top
trippy.
left, but yeah.
Yeah.
According to this, we're gonna say we're just gonna say north is this way, south, just for ease.
Gotcha.
So northwest to southeast. It's flowing in your benefit. Let's go ahead and do a good nature check, but we're gonna use this as like a survival check.
Yeah,
To
it'd be
see,
a survival check.
yeah, in order to see if you can find something out there, and also with advantage with the smell.
You have advantage.
Yep,
There we
I'm
go.
All
Thank
right.
God you had advantage.
Well,
So-
even 14 is not horrible. So
No.
But
So you do smell something coming from about right here.
Yep, so, do I recognize the smell?
Yeah, it would be something that you've came across before. You would recognize the scent of a frog.
Ugh. I guess not too thrilled about frogs, but
frog legs.
yeah, she'd rather a much juicier rabbit. But
Tastes-
she'll
tastes like chicken.
go ahead and stay downwind and hunt it.
Still haven't had frog. I've eaten kangaroo, but I haven't had frog.
Frog is good. Frog really is good.
It's on my list.
Okay, so it's a good ways away from you right now currently. But you should be able to kind of get to it. Jackson's going to go ahead and follow with you.
I don't know if you want me to move or.
Yeah, you should be able to move.
Okay. So yeah, just gonna
We'll go ahead and start the encounter.
an encounter against a frog. Hell yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might not be a little frog.
True.
Bullywog.
See, I've always been a fan of the idea that if this is, simulation theory, they don't know what certain things taste like, so they make them all taste like chicken.
Oh, we're rolling initiative. All right.
Yep, roll initiative.
It's probably a giant frog. Oh dear God!
Oh, I gotta roll his initiative.
I can pull up Jackson's character sheet and come up with a plan for him.
This frog just we see him wearing a crown.
Ribbit.
Yeah, so the frog ends up seeing how you guys are coming at it and tries to hop away.
Oh, it's tiny
Oh.
frog.
Well, I get attack of opportunity then.
Yep.
Oh, why'd everything go black?
Do you have your token selected?
I don't even see my token.
Your token's right around here. So drag a square around, yeah, right there.
Nope. I mean, I see my token, or I don't see my token. I can click on my token, but I don't see it. That's weird. That's fine. I'll just go ahead, roll attack real quick, and then I'll reload. $14.
That's a hit. And as you grab hold of it, you basically swat it with your paw and kind of knock it down to the ground. Watching two other frogs starting to take off a different direction.
All right. Well, make it a multi-kill then. I can't make two attacks of advantage, or I can't make two reaction attacks, obviously. So I guess it's Jackson's turn. I am reloading though.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
What are these initiative rolls?
Damn. Let's get him out early. So you guys have a chance later.
holy shit!
All right, so this one's down.
A fucking 20.
Ribbit.
All right, so that one takes off that direction. That one takes off that direction. They're kind of small, so the distance that they can run is not very far.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think they got like 20 movement speed or something.
Yeah.
Jax is going to use frostbite on one of them.
All right. Go ahead and roll it for him.
It's gonna freeze the
It's
frog
a
immediately.
they have to make a con save.
Okay. Which one is he
Constitution
gonna do?
save DC 15. The one on the left. Yeah, what's up, Waffles? No, I'm not hurt right now. For once.
For once.
Day ain't over yet.
Only emotionally.
I'm currently helping Jackson since he couldn't make it today.
Yeah, and I'll go. I've had to do combat for hunting.
Did you roll that for him?
No,
I got to do a wisdom.
Constitution save.
Constance.
That's why I chose it, because I don't have to click anything. Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh, it fails. Thank God.
Oh, did he fail? Is it 15?
Yeah, it's a DC 15, yeah.
Okay. Your dice.
Dude, I was digging through. If you found more dice, I'd find something else, but that's the 6 that poked up for me. There, I did 5
funny.
damage to the frog.
Oh, frog went down.
It's Jackson
Frogicles.
and Marigai, who's a druid.
Ooh,
That's Drew.
frogicles.
That's Drew with 2 O's.
A doodad?
A Drood.
No, you're a doodad.
Drew.
Come on, who here has read the Canticle?
All right. Looks like you're up, Rob.
I'm gonna like to take a quick bonus action if I can to kind of just scrape some dirt over the frog I just killed, just to musk the scent for any possible predators around.
Okay.
And move over here. And again, And I'm trying to make precise kind of bite here. I'm not trying to destroy the frog, obviously.
Correct.
And
I mean, like, one frog isn't even enough meat for one person. Except for maybe doe.
well, like I said, we just had poor hunting. That's all that happened. That's all they need to know, you know? Alright. And roll that beautiful bean footage. I think that actually, what is their DC?
That was a miss.
That was
Frog
a miss.
was able to jump right over your hands and went 2 more to the right. We'll say northeast.
I mean, if he's moving, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do attack of opportunity.
Nope. Frostbite again. DC 15.
All right.
Fucking cantrips, man. I don't want to waste his spell slots. Besides which, I don't think Firebolt would be very useful right now.
That would be hilarious.
No.
though.
No, it
But
could.
it's
It
so
cooks
much
them.
extra.
It
And
cooks
you're
them.
trying to be quiet.
All right. How did you want to do it?
It would totally pre-cook it.
Exactly. You would overcook it too. It would be totally burned on the outside and it would be raw on the inside. You need to properly cook a food like this.
You don't eat
So
the frog skin though.
So you see it just pierce it with the ice and kind of fall to the side. And we're out of combat.
All right. Our guy's going to go and gingerly pick up the 2 frogs, deposit it on the pile with the other ones, and do one more kind of hearing sense thing. See if we
frogs.
see if we can find something else to fill the fresh kill pile. But if not, we'll just take the 3 frogs and say that we're horrible hunters. I'll do one more perception check, if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. What could I do with what he's got?
17.
17. You smell something that is quite predominant in this area. A musky smell. Smells like a wolf is within a matter of yards away from you.
And Marigai knows they like to travel in packs. Let's take our kills and stealth our way on out of here. I'm not dealing with wolves right now. Well, I'm gonna. You said it's
So
within
2 frog
yards?
sickles and a.
What's that?
Like you said, it was they're within yards, like they're that close to the camp.
Yeah. The outside of the camp right here, you have trees lining it.
Right.
He's saying you're getting sense of them being that close to the camp.
Yeah.
Right.
Not that you saw a wolf or smelled a wolf.
No, I know. So how stale / fresh are these scents?
The scents are quite new.
Yeah, I've already used both my wild shapes right now.
Why do you have a timer on the hydrate? I want to make you have to piss.
That's why
I'm finally
That's
using
what-
my coins, man. I'm trying to do something here.
Here, you know what? You don't even have to use coins for that. I'll take it. Here you go.
Oh no, I'm about to hit the button. I got 4 seconds left.
Okay, well, that was the one. I preemptively used it. I don't want to drown over here. Who's a good?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be tussling with the wolves tonight. Let's go ahead and counter our fresh
Not
kill.
the best idea.
Yeah, not with
Especially when it's just the 2 of you.
Yeah, and I've only got 1 wild shape left, or no wild shape left. Yeah. Yeah. So Marigai's gonna grab these frogs in her mouth. We're gonna get back to our original position here. Gonna go ahead and wild shape out into my normal form, and carry 2 frog sickles and 1 fresh frog into camp in my
Ribbit.
regular form.
But let's go with your regular form. I think there was a problem that we were having. I do need to do an update this week. I didn't want to do it tonight, because of I didn't want to have to
Test. You didn't want to put in the work.
I didn't want to troubleshoot today. I want to play.
I got you.
All right, so actually, we'll go ahead and delete these, and just they're in your mouth. Let's go ahead
No,
and
they're
delete
not.
those off.
They're not in my
There you
mouth
go.
anymore.
We lost.
they're in
We lost low.
Oh
Pull
shit.
him back down.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull him back. Yeah, I figured he changed over to.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
There we
On your
go.
normal computer now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Marigai's just gonna kind of come into camp, just acting like nothing happened, just complaining quite loudly to Jackson. Can't believe there's no prey out there. Like, we're seriously just 3 frogs. That's all we could find.
I
We're just
no. Place doesn't
What
have
raw
much
rigs
for it,
taught
does
me
it?
you didn't do a very good job of this.
obviously not. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of head back
This
to the
guy-
group.
This guy kind of
Nah,
walks up. Hey,
Waffles,
did you?
I was running Jackson, the sorcerer.
So this guy walks up and he's just like, hey, you guys doing okay? Did you guys find much? The guards told me that you guys were going out hunting.
Not much, unfortunately. Just a couple frogs. We were gonna go deeper into the woods, but there seems to be wolves about that I could hear. So I'd rather not tangle with them, especially this late at night.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of them out there. I see them all the time in the tree lines. Those little buggers, they travel in packs most of the time.
Yeah, they definitely do. They swarm you, and where you can tell there's one, there's probably 10 more.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, you have a good night. Thanks for everything that you guys have done.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
How's the little girl settling in?
Oh, Arabella's doing
Arabella's
good
better?
now.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt her taste buds would care for frogs, so I'll just go ahead and share these with my friends then.
Double check.
You know, up in the camp area, we do have a little bit of food up there. If you guys
Yeah,
need
it's true.
a couple of rations or something, I'm sure Lovish, for all that you've done so far, I think he'd be willing to do it.
Well, I
Part with
certainly
some.
appreciate the offer. And I will tell my companions, there's just something that tastes fresher about the game you kill yourself, you know?
I know what you mean.
Well, have a good night.
You
You
too.
sound Canadian.
Hey?
that's
Damn Canucks,
that's
I
just
swear.
what I'm.
Real quick, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that my mic, because I switched over to aux input, so I wanted to make sure you guys can still hear me.
All right,
Perfect,
give me
yep.
1 second. I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm just headed back to camp, or headed back to our area. So give me 1 second. Be right back.
Right.
I do need 30 seconds too. I can still hear you, but I have to run and grab something. I'll be AFK for 30 seconds.
Okay, Mike, I can
if-
see frog ramen being a thing. That would probably taste pretty good.
Yeah.
And now I kind of want some ramen.
So I've actually had frog. There's a place over here before it closed out there in between where we live. Before they closed, they used to serve frog, alligator, all kinds of other types of meats that you don't normally have here.
I remember getting fried alligator tail once.
Yeah, both
That was
are
pretty good, but it
super
was
good.
expensive as hell.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a gator fan like a lot of people are.
go
I'm gonna
Florida
go-
Gators.
If I'm gonna go gamey, I'm gonna go with either elk or bear.
I want to try
Yeah.
bear and elk. Both of those sound good.
Bear salami is the best.
That
Bear jerky's
sounds
pretty good.
delicious.
It is incredibly delicious.
If you go to Australia and you go to a nicer restaurant, they'll serve you kangaroo, because most people see them as just varmint kind of things there.
Well, it's their version of the pig. Let's be honest.
No, it's their version of a rat.
Yeah,
like-
but let's be honest. That rat could kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I've had frog, I've had gator, I've had bison.
See,
Bison's actually really good.
I want to
Bison's
try
great.
frog, and I'm not sure on bison.
Bison is the leanest steak or burger you'll ever have.
Yeah. And it's not gamey, believe it or not.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost indistinguishable from burger. Except
No,
it's
wait,
just
I have
super
had
lean.
bison. That was like
Bison's just denser.
that
too.
was 8
Yeah.
years ago. I had it once.
We're just gonna change this whole thing into a food talk.
Yeah.
Hey, I love food, and I would be okay with this.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I made a dish for myself tonight that was fantastic.
Was it Gordon Ramsay approved?
But you know,
I
you
don't
three
know. He
could
might
be
have complained about the spices I used.
you three could be
I,
figuring out where you want to go next on here.
Yeah, that's we need to get to the next morning. Like once everyone's back.
Yeah. Now that everybody's back, I'm gonna go tuck myself in and play on the lute a little bit, and say
Tell
goodnight.
Alex some stories.
Yeah. Oh
to
yeah.
Put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, that guy's gonna have a
Beefalo. I don't think I've ever seen the word beefalo before, Mike.
Our guy's gonna kind of just go ahead and cook up the frog leg, see if anybody wants it, because she's not really much for it. But see if anybody
Well,
else
it's
wants.
fresh.
Yeah, see if anybody else wants her not so famous cooking.
Oh, grab a small blade.
We literally have a chef in the group, and you decide to cook the frogs when you okay.
I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it. Like I said, I mean, Marika cooks too. She just doesn't have the perk for it.
All I'm saying is that the bard is a chef.
All right. Well, then she's gonna toss the frogs to the bar. Like, here you go.
All right,
That's
I'll-
all we
I'll-
found.
I'll cook
Here's
them up.
here's my question: can we cook them like ceviche, where like the lemon juice
Yeah,
does the
absolute-
cooking for it?
Actually, frog does cook that way very well.
Let's do it.
And we do have
You know
wine,
what?
don't
You
we?
see, you find a pretty well stocked pantry in there. See the recipe that you're looking for. I believe you found the ingredients for it, but how well it came together, we're gonna have to roll to see how well it came out.
Fucking roll, Ted.
I'm helping him do it. So
Let's see. So if we use the lemon juice to cook the meat and then rinse it with the wine, that'll give it more of like a. Ooh.
I'll allow you to give him the bard's inspiration. Is that a 1d6 or a 1d8?
It changes. It changes. So what level is he? That
Lion.
determines his.
He is level 4 right now.
So I think that's still in the D6 or the D4 area.
It's a D6, yeah.
Okay, so Marigai is going to give you the inspiration to do.
pull it out like Mage Royal and stuff. You need any herbs?
That looks like it's under monk. Or is that the one that one spans across all the characters?
It spans across all the characters.
Okay.
Let me pull out. Let me pull out the right character sheet.
If we wanted to get fancy, we could make a wine glaze.
Dear God.
Make a nice aioli out of the things.
The inspiration stays, but the reroll can be lower. Yes, it's possible. It's possible they like if they got a 16, and what they were trying to create was something that was 20, and you made them reroll. That 4 that they rolled from the 1d6 would now go against a 12, and wouldn't quite make it to the 17. Yeah, you could essentially end up making them make something that doesn't taste as good as you thought it was going to.
I like how we're all at like max health, but we're doing a chef thing, which is about healing
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, it's what everybody can have. Basically, everybody will be able
A
to get
leg?
gets a ration, and when they eat it, they'll get 1d8 hit points back.
Also increases your
Extra.
Constitution or Wisdom score by 1 to a maximum.
No,
of
that's
20.
from him
that's-
taking the feat.
Yeah, that's from
So-
him at taking the feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was given it. Okay,
that's-
perfect.
That'd be
No,
neat,
if
though.
you go down to the summary, it tells you what the food does.
Okay.
So,
All right, let's see how good it came out.
so
It may
roll
still do
performance.
that. It'll still do the effects. However,
But it
I'd like
just
to
won't
see
taste
how
as
good it
good.
was. So
let me roll my
Fucking 3.
let me roll my d6.
Smirker's like, I knew I hated frog.
Now I want to point out, he rolled a fucking 3, and it came
still
out as
got
an 11.
11.
Yeah, so it actually ends up being a 13 because I used the inspiration die.
But dear God, that's a plus.
All right. So yeah.
My performance is +8.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't come out too bad. But it wasn't your best that you came across before. It kind of tastes a little bit bland. But you're able to.
I'll blame
you're able to
it on
stomach
the
it.
ingredients because I'm not using my own pantry.
No, just blame it on the giant wolf teeth marks in one of them.
It could have been like a little bit of a musky smell to it as well. Beans that it was.
Did you pee on
handled-
these? Did you pee on
handled
these
by a
before you
wolf.
ate them?
Nah. He threw dirt on him, remember? Jackson throws him under the bus. He put dirt on it. No wonder.
That was to cover the scent, so the wolves didn't come.
Mine could have used a bit more salt.
Oh God, Doe.
This frog legs is raw.
Don't eat the chicken.
Oh,
It tastes just like frog.
All right. So at this point, we all turning in for the night.
Yeah.
Yep, get that long rest in.
Mariguy's gonna be taking a short rest, or not a short rest, but her 4 hours of
Meditation.
4 hours of I'm totally meditating and not sleeping.
Look, I'm not gonna say that I have experience of this, but if I recall from my childhood, they taste exactly like they smell. So dog treats ain't that bad.
Go ahead and if you can respond in chat. But
I'll
like,
start doing that.
yeah, we'll talk on here.
And I will spend my other 4 hours playing with the puppers, exercising the puppers.
All right. You're exercise. What are you doing with the puppers? You're exercising
Playing
with the puppers,
them,
like okay.
Who?
So you throw the ball to the dog, and then to Ajax.
Oh, Ajax. That's right.
Oh, is Ajax's name? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ajax is the terrier's name.
All right. I'm just morbidly curious right now. Here, hang on a second.
Go ahead and throw a strength check.
Oh, strength. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. While you throw the ball.
Looks like Ajax cares.
Adorable.
So as you're kind of pulling it back to go throw it forward, here it hits the back of Doe's head as he was laying sideways on the bed.
Playing with inside the house. Okay, that's fine.
How hard does it hit me?
Not
God.
enough to hurt
Not
you,
very hard.
but it definitely startled you.
Roll 3d6 damage.
Oh, hold on. Okay, go ahead and roll with a waffles. Go ahead and put in an exclamation mark D20 for a reroll.
Yeah, you get to do the reroll now.
And I can't even see what it is, so y'all can tell me it's a 1 and I wouldn't even know.
It's a 1. No, kidding.
All right, sounds about right. Somehow she hits herself in the face with the ball.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, just type exclamation mark D20 and you get to roll for them. Don't forget the exclamation mark. There you go. You got a 10. Okay. Go ahead and rewind that a little bit. So what ended up happening was you missed Doe. It did hit the wall though and kind of bounce a little bit. But yeah, Doe was not hit in that instance.
That's like saying hitting your shin on the coffee table is better than a face plant on the floor.
Doe just wakes up like, man, I had the weirdest dream where I got hit in the face with the ball. I don't know what happened.
In the back of the head, yep. All right.
So I do want to hopefully use an animal handling check to just get closer to the dog.
All right. You can see that you have a natural flair for having animals that have been domesticated to kind of like you, and they sense such a niceness from you.
At this point, it's nice to have a canine that's not trying to bite my throat off.
All right.
That's it.
Let's say, 8 hours are passing by unless anybody planned on waking up anytime soon.
Did I do a constitution check to see if I got to go pee?
You do have to do a wisdom saving throw when you wake up.
Okay.
That's funny.
That would honestly, I almost think that would be a great thing to do on long rests. Is like You got to do a Constitution saving throw.
And if you're older than 80 years old, it's rolled a disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'll stay asleep.
Right, then the 8 hours seems like they passed by. Nothing out of the ordinary, no ruckus, no nothing. These guards back to their posts. Pretty much patting around. Still making sure everything's safe. And morning has come. Everybody's waking up. See, not much of a morning sunlight, but you can see the dimness is coming up in the sky. Which in this area you've found is what constitutes a morning.
Right, so we all hit the long rest button now.
Yep, everybody can hit the long rest button.
Wait, where is that button again? Because I don't.
It's the bed.
Bottom left of your picture, there's a bed. On your character sheet, top left.
Yeah,
there's
I'm
a little
looking at
bed.
it.
Click the bed. There's a half hourglass and a full hourglass. Click the full hour.
Mine doesn't have that. That's weird.
Let me click. Oh, you know why? Because you're not using. Or you're on the default. There we go. Now you should have it. If you close it and reopen it.
All right, closing, reopen. Still nothing.
Is
I mean,
it?
it's
Is it?
fine. All I get is my wild state back. I can just do that
Well,
manually.
let me here. Hold on. I'll just do it for you. There you go.
Yeah, I say I can just do that manually. It's no problem. Let's see, 4 out of 4, 3 out of 3. I'm good on. Yep, spell slots are good. Okay.
There was
Alright.
my wisdom save, Culp.
Fuck.
All right.
Did you get attacked by wolves?
That's how strong his stream is.
Yeah, I had to split the stream. You know how that works. Uh-oh. I see what happened. I hate waking up like this. Where am I?
Oh, you're in the Chamber of Secrets, Potter.
Who the fuck are you?
Wait, is this a thing? Oh, this is probably a thing, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, this is a thing.
I don't even know. I don't even know who's talking now. Hang on. Oh, low. Okay.
Where's the little guy?
What little guy are you talking about?
Alec, where are you?
Oh, I'm here, sir. I'm here, right here.
How did I get here? Where am I at?
Well, a lot has transpired since I last saw you. We went to the lake. We saved a little girl, and then we brought her home here to this encampment.
All right.
Oh God.
Do we trust her?
Her
I don't
who?
see what the little girl. Solaris, right?
I'm pointing to the druid.
Oh,
Oh.
I was like, we just saved her. She should be fine.
I'm pointing at the druid. Do we trust her?
Hi, yes, we should. Just helped
Alright.
us.
All right. Name's Solaris.
Sorry.
The name Solaris. And then I just walk out and
Alec, morning exercises. Go.
Wait, does anybody else know what's going on, or am I just confused?
He's more than one
So-
person in that tiny little body over there.
Really? Split personality, or is it something magical?
Yep.
That okay?
It's also not my problem, as long as he's useful. Alec,
Yes,
morning
yes.
exercises.
All right. Alec, readies his nice wooden sword that you decoratively made for him. He's gonna go ahead and try to hit with it.
It's a pretty decent hit.
Does a 18 hit or 19 hit? Sorry, ready at a +1.
Yeah.
All right, and he'll go ahead and do the little bit of damage. Oh, that wasn't the right one.
A
Hold
little
on.
bit of damage, and he rolls a dagger damage of a d20.
Hold on. Yeah, that's
I
what I
want
meant.
that dagger.
Right.
You don't get that dagger. All right, so we're gonna have to hit. So it'll be 1. So he hits you for he accidentally hits you for 1 as you're trying to parry it. You kind of miss a little bit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to actually hit you.
You have to be trying to hit me. That is
I
the
mean-
whole point of this.
But I didn't mean to. Like I understand what I'm supposed to do, but shouldn't I be able to stop before hurting you? I mean, like,
No. If you're swinging at something, you better be planning on taking it out. I don't mind you
Okay.
hitting me. We have people that can mend us. Besides, didn't hurt that much.
all right, he's gonna go ahead and roll again. Try to attack it one more time. Did a 16 hit?
I think that actually is my yeah. That hits
Oh.
my. I'm looking for the rules because there's a defensive action.
Oh, you probably could
I can't
do
remember
the.
what that is. Because that's what I'd be doing in this, but I don't remember the rules for it. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, he hits me again.
Okay. Being that you guys are fighting, or you're just standing there to kind of stop the hits. Not necessarily trying to block the hit. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to show him where
I
to
have a
hit.
shield and a sword, so I'm trying to just make sure he knows what it's like to swing for.
Okay.
Try to get around attacks.
All right. Perfect. Right. I'm gonna try to hit again.
little man's getting good.
Alright, just kind of silently watching this for now.
Mm-hmm. So,
I get that you're training the boy, but shouldn't he be better suited for something, I don't know, in the back row instead of front combat?
Everybody needs to.
I'm
be able
teaching
to
him
handle
how
the
to
sword.
survive.
Suppose, but something tells me there's something magical about him. Just gonna use that. Kind of shrug her shoulders. She's trusting you to do what you do, but just throwing the suggestion out there. That's basically what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna eye Alec and kind of nod at Alec. And
I have him trained with ranged weapons as well, but he needs to know how to defend himself.
well, of course, I'm gonna go check on Arabelle or Annabelle. What's her name? Let me check it again. Arabelle. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Arabelle. See if she settles in all right.
In the meantime, if you haven't left yet, Nightshade, can you roll a 1d6? I have that working. Sure. No, do a 1d. I think I have a 10.
Oh, stuff that you have.
Yeah. Or anybody from chat. If you're willing to, go ahead and roll a 1d10. Exclamation mark D10. Nice, nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give 6 points to Alex today for his training. However, you guys want to go ahead and write it down. 6 points are going to be added. So before we get into the next encounter, or before we do any kind of like next campaign for next week, we want to take 6 points and we're gonna dole it out to each one of his abilities.
Well, shit.
Little man's getting good.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it is.
Let's see.
I got no say in this, so it's up to y'all.
But let's for now we're gonna go ahead and follow Marigai. You notice that you know that she was in the tent last you saw with her father.
Any guards outside?
No, just you see them patrolling around the edges, but not necessarily in the center.
All right, well, I'm gonna go over here, walk to the entrance, and take a kind of peer inside real quick. And excuse me, good morning. Hopefully, I'm not interrupting anything in here.
No, you're not interrupting anything. As Lovish is kind of just sitting around the cook fire. You can see there's a pot on there with something that's smells like a meat product. Like could be wolf, could be horse, could be something. You just smell the scent of good tasting like meat cooked over the fire.
Come in.
Yes, come sit by the fire. It's a nice, nice brisk morning.
It is. I tried doing some hunting last night, but no, there's plenty of wolves out there, and didn't want to tangle with them that late at night.
Oh yeah, those things they're tricky too. Sometimes you see just one, and
There's always
you
10
go,
more.
yep, follow that one, and they just lead you to a trap.
Believe me, I know all too well. She's gonna kind of point at her. She's gonna pull her hair back and point to her kind of shredded ear. I've dealt with wolves.
Yeah, the mangy mutts.
I definitely appreciate
Just-
you allowing me and my companions to stay the night.
It's the least I can do. I know that you helped my daughter, and for that I owe you a debt. I will- I'd like to let you know that there are eyes in this lands that's looking at you and your friends. For the safety of my family and my people, I just need you to know that you have to be careful.
Appreciate it. I've kind of figured there's some dark magics in these lands, but I try to keep a low profile, and now that I'm with my new companions, I'm trying to have them keep somewhat a more low profile, but we'll see how it goes. How's young Arabelle settling in?
Oh, she's sitting right here with us. Kind of like walks forward behind him, and then from behind him, and kind of sits down with you. Still kind of exhausted, but I would say still feeling a little, shaky from the moment.
Make sure you get in some good rest. You'll get over it, and maybe next time, try not to lose your guardians.
I know I didn't mean to do it. But I saw something at the edge of the forest, and didn't think he was going to grab me. I just came out of nowhere.
Do you remember what exactly it was that grabbed you? Was it that man on the boat? Or was it somebody else?
It was that man Pluto. I heard his name. He was the one that took me.
Luto with a B or with a P?
Yeah, it's a B. Bluto, Bluto.
We'll see about if we can look into that at a later date. Stay safe, Arabelle.
Thank you, Marigai. Thank you.
Remember that burdock root I gave you? It's for deep infections in case you get wounded. Gonna turn back to what's his name? What's his name? What was his name again?
Are you talking about Bluto or are you talking about Lovish?
Lovish.
father.
There we go.
Okay.
Could have sworn I wrote that down. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's just up there. I'm gonna turn back to Lovish and so I believe we are headed out of here unless my companions have any other business. I believe they might be looking at to trade some items perhaps before we leave, but I was wondering if how much you knew about the surrounding area here besides
Well,
just the wolves.
What would you like to know? I mean, it's that would be kind of a vague question for me to
Yeah.
answer. I mean,
Just
but
your-
I do appreciate everything that you've done for my daughter, and I need to repay a debt that even this could not do it. And he pulls from his satchel that he has on the right side of him, and he pulls out this
I guess
beautiful
one person
beautiful
can
skin, lambskin bag, and kind of hands it to you. And inside of it, he says, "Thank you," and hands you, like, as you open it, you'll see that there's 200 gold in there currently.
This is quite a lot. I definitely appreciate it. I did not rescue your daughter for a reward, but thank you. I'm sure my companions will put this to good use.
But as for the question, for anything around the surrounding areas, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Indeed. Before we heard the noises and before we came across your daughter, we were actually trying to track we think they might have been taken by bandits. We don't know, but there's shipments that head to the main town and they've gone missing. I was wondering if maybe you and your people had their ears to the ground and would know anything about that.
We have heard that that the wine, the Wizards of Wine's winery has stopped shipping Uh, we procure our wines from outside of the realm, where we have free passage. As for the wines that we have, they're running dry as well. I have not heard of any of our people running across these shipments, but I would say that going due west down the roads is where the Wizard of Wines is. If you have any, I mean, it would probably be a good 6 to 8 hour walk easily for you guys to make it there.
Well, it's a good thing the sun hasn't quite risen yet, isn't it? I appreciate your hospitality. I really do. Margaret's gonna kind of bow to him. As long as there anything you do not need from us, I believe my companions and I will be on our way.
All right, and then we're gonna go back to the group. And have you guys settled on how you wanted to spread the points for Alec? Or do we want to wait until next?
We have 6 points.
Yes.
What is it? I mean, look at his currents.
He's got 11 strength, 12 dex, 12 constitution, and then 10, 10, 10 for wisdom, charisma.
But nothing
Con's
over
always
20.
good.
So, of course.
Yeah.
But just so the chat's aware, what we're doing is this is an NPC that we brought into the world where our characters have saved them from his parents that were trading him for a dream pie, a dream pastry. And in doing so, they've kind of brought him in as a follower slash what is it called? Squire. And what's happening now is every so often I let the chat roll. Oh, I'm gonna have them start rolling like a 1d10 to provide some stats for this character. We're not gonna let him get too OP, but we are gonna bring him up to the par where chat may be able to possibly say what happens with this character, and help out on roles and stuff like that for this character.
We could do like 4 decks.
I was
And
thinking,
that would bring it.
I was thinking go two across the board: intelligence, wisdom, charisma. That would balance.
But we've been doing
balance
like,
them out.
I'm saying like with the training that we've been giving him is mostly been combat training, and
I'd say
just
give him at least
connecting.
some-
So dexterity, it
I
would
may
be
not have-
what I would say some of it, and then maybe some in dexterity, and then we could
Well-
the next time we do stuff, we could start working on his intelligence, wisdom, charisma by having him work with Lowe or Jackson because there are more charismatic people, and then have we start teaching him history and things like that and how to deal with certain things for intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
I might not-
from an RP standpoint, that's probably the right thing to do.
Because
say
yeah,
not-
I mean, it's like how many times can you swing a sword and to increase your intelligence?
So
I mean, if he's holding it by the handle, that's pretty intelligent.
but I'm
No,
thinking something
but
like
for real though,
four
you might want to
index.
put at least 1 or 2 back in con though.
Yeah, 4 in dex and 2 in con would put him at 16 and 14. And then we can get him like a rapier kind of thing. Work him on finesse weapons.
Oh, rapier. Okay.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm down with that.
I don't have to say anything in this. I'm just throwing out a suggestion.
Yeah, I think it's the right way to do.
All right,
do you want me to update his character sheet? Would it be
Yeah, go ahead and update his character sheet.
All right, so I got it right. I have it open right now. So
okay.
16 dex and 14 constitution puts him at all 6 points spent.
And that raises his AC to 13 too.
Yeah,
So,
and we just need to get him some armor. Which
I've got an
a
extra set.
16.
Well, then again, my leather won't fit him because I said I have an extra set of leather that I could.
Well, we can work with that.
Yeah.
We just need to get him some leather armor.
Yeah, I've got an extra set of leather we could have adjusted at a certain point.
All right, so I need to open mine up and remove that note. 6 points to Alec. Gone. All right.
it back to the group for now.
All right, Alec. Based upon how you've been working on how to hit someone,
Yes?
it seems like we need to teach you how to be a little bit more of a finesse fighter than I am.
Finesse fighter? What does that mean?
You aim for where to hit instead of just hit it as hard as you can. Similar to
Oh.
how dough works. And using things like bows and whatnot, how to aim properly as opposed to taking off someone's arm like I do.
But I've seen Doe hit. I can't do what he does.
Not yet. All it takes is some practice.
Look, all you gotta do is just like swing at them, and they go down. So it's not that hard.
He,
Come on, Doe. You know that you aim, so I mean, it's not like
Well,
they're
yeah,
that far
add
out.
them.
Yeah, but you know to aim for the kidneys and things. So describe the kidney shots to them, and you know the carotids, the sneak attack stuff that you do. I'm not saying that you have to get hit in the training. I'm saying you should coach him on where to aim to strike people, and I'll still be the target dummy.
I remember when we came across those wolves, though. I mean, the amount of damage I saw him fighting against them. It was amazing. How long would that take for me to do something so well?
Just like anything, it takes practice and more practice and more practice. The more you
Time and practice.
the better. The more you practice, the better you get.
By this time, Marigai, have you made it to the party yet, or?
Yeah. And Marigai has taken 15 of the gold and kind of pocketed it for her own personal spending, since she's going to look at the group. Says, which one of you, usually you have one person controlling finances?
Give it to Jackson.
Typically.
To who?
Jackson.
Oh, it's Solaris now. Oh, Jackson. Okay, hang on. Wait.
Jackson Winters, the noble.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The
Okay,
one that you
I
were
I got it
hunting
confused. I
with.
got him confused. I'm sorry. I mixed low with Jackson for some reason. We were granted 200 gold for saving his daughter. I took 15 for my own personal spendings. I don't care what y'all do with the rest, but here is the rest, and I'm going to hand him the coins.
Did you want to add that to the purse, or do you want me to?
Just add to the purse, yeah. I added 15 to my purse.
3. All right. So right now, okay. What was it? It was at 285 now, or 185, right?
185, yep.
9. Total. All right. I guess I'll hold on to it. I don't know why you guys think I'm made of money or something. Oh wait, that's right. I am.
Alec, how's your training going along?
Well, it looks like I feel so much stronger today than I have before.
That's good. Apparently, I'm going to turn to the group, and apparently they know very little about the missing shipments of wine. They apparently get their wine from outside these lands, which, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to say there was some sort of evidence for the contrary, unfortunately there is none, and I kind of believe him. But if we continue going west, he said it would probably be about 8 hours of travel time. But maybe we can find the missing shipment elsewhere, and worst comes to worst, we come back here. But
Let's get
they definitely get their wine from a different source. And is there a roll? Can I make a roll to see if I can't like memorize the scent of the wine from here just to see if I can just
Well, you
commit it
can.
to kind of memory to
So
see
if
it
you
comes to. Oh, go
if
ahead.
you want to do that, I'm okay with that. Let's go with this. But what I would say is, you guys, so you guys just got a barrel of wine from them,
Right.
so you don't have to do it from here over there, and you've also got advantage thanks to Eros. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop the top off of the barrel, right, and you're gonna kind of take an imprint, so to say, of that smell.
Yeah. I just basically want to
So-
use this as reference for later on.
Okay. So yeah, let's
I just want to go ahead and just put that out there in the open.
what would we do for this? I would say not survival, not medicine.
What are you trying to do?
We are trying to understand the flavor or the palate combinations that are created for this smell of whatever wine
Maybe-
this is right here. I would say
Might be a little bit of
Um,
might be a little bit of a stretch, but history since I'm trying to
Perception?
remember it.
I would say perception.
Yeah, perception's fine too.
you know what? I will accept either perception or history. I think both of those have a good concept and a really good way of making it happen.
I'm gonna roll perception in. All right. Well, I know it's red wine. Hopefully.
That is
can s-
red.
You smell berries. That's all you smell right now.
All right.
In there. But you also have advantage, so go ahead and try rolling it with
Oh.
advantage.
Okay. There we go. There it is.
All right, so we got a nat 20 on that one. So the flavor palette. Oh, you smell the berries, and you're like, that smells like an oak in there as well. It starts coming to you, like one flavor sense after another, where you can see that there was a charred oak, on the inside of the wine barrel. You get the berry flavor. You almost can tell them what type of yeast was used in making this wine, but you can tell that it has an absolute unique smell to it. And
That is
you
the story of
are
my
able to
life.
imprint-
I
you
am
are able
rolling
to
nat
imprint
ones
that.
on RP stuff. All right, so I'm committing that to memory, and yeah, unless anybody, I think somebody said last session they wanted to go see if there was weapons or stuff they could trade or horses.
I do not believe that person is in the party right now,
Fair enough.
because Solaris is here now.
Oh, true. So, we ready to head out, or?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing if they have a better sword or warhammer, but
We can, but I'm ready to go.
yeah, let's get out of here. We can deal with these people later.
Let's head.
I'll be back in a minute.
Go ahead and move this over to here. Save this and. I swear this coin does not like me. Go ahead and move the pickle. All players are owners. Well, see. Now the coin likes me.
Sorry, I just actually realized I was on mute.
All right, it looks like it's see the dawn came out. We're looking at it probably around maybe 8 o'clock in the morning currently. The still kind of cold outside, not too bad. Not like you would need like winter clothes at this point, but it is kind of brisk outside. You feel the dew and everything from from the mists and everything that are around here that kind of trap in the like the lake and everything. So it feels kind of cold, but it also feels a little wet and damp in the air. It has like a moldy smell right now currently. But you are sitting about right
That
here.
smell brings up a little bit of a curl to a smile to my face.
And the winds have not shifted. The winds are still sitting around northeast or northwest to about southeast. From Maraguy's knowledge.
I'm just outside smoking real quick.
All right, and who wants to go ahead and move the caravan?
It's usually dough, so.
Oh, and in fact, also what we kind of want to do
All right,
is
I'm here.
you guys are not in combat, but I wonder if
Remember
we
to
can.
only move like 2 or 3 spaces at a time so we can stop and make sure we don't get attacked.
Yes, you can move up to. I think I said 4 to 5 spaces. Yeah,
Wait,
1/4
is this
of
the
a mile.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the more zoomed out one.
Yes. So right now you just moved a couple because so you know that the camp is outside the gates, but
And then
south
south,
of Valaki.
yeah.
Yeah. So now you've made it up to the road. Off to the right, you kind of see the gates where you go into Valaki. And you see the wall that wraps around the whole entire town itself. This would be considered, I believe, the it would be the Sunset Gate.
So do we just start walking?
Pretty much. What should our goal be? Where were we going to next?
Well, it was we had we got the information about where to start looking for that wine shipment. So
Yeah, that's where we need to go. I mean, God forbid any place runs out of wine, right? I can understand because who wants to run out of alcohol?
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Which way are we going here?
I'm to a crossroad right now.
Our guy's going to consult the map. And let's see.
So right here, road comes to an X intersection. It branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. Lower half, snapped wooden signpost thrusts upwards at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. Top half of the sign, features arms pointing in four directions, lies in weeds nearby.
This river is Luna River, according to my map, I believe.
Yes, that would be Luna River, yes.
And we are headed to the Wizard of Wines. So hard to see this map.
So you
So-
do see the sign kind of laid over in the ground. That looks like it has 4 directions possibly printed on it.
I'm also, just out of curiosity, I'm also looking at the ground conditions, seeing if I see like maybe old horse prints or something like that, caravan prints, wheel prints of where this caravan would have usually travels.
So this this road that you're looking at right now, when looking this direction, you're noticing that there are real deep imprints into the cobblestones and the dirt that sits between the cobblestones of tracks. Here, not so many, not so much. Like this one looks like a less traveled location, and this one looks kind of like it's really traveled as well. So you have 2 well-traveled roads and one that is not so well-traveled.
All right, so Mariguy's following the map. She sees there's 2 ways to the Wizard of Wines. Then I guess Mariguy's going to suggest we go this way. That would be likely the route the caravan would be going.
All right, without a thought, I just agree and keep walking.
So hold on right there.
You didn't hide that one too well, man.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolls it out in the open like that. This is supposed to just do a GM roll.
I was about to say you might want to make sure on the default roll mode thing is set to private GM roll. Because mine's always set to public roll. I know that you can hide what it does.
So does this work?
Nope, that
Nope,
that
that is
still
right.
showed up.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am just gonna go ahead and roll it myself, and I will tell you what it is.
Cool.
That's 16.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Right, and as you have crossed the X in the road right there currently, you see 6 figures about right here on the road currently. And they
there are
are
said
heading
figures.
towards your direction. You can discern that by the direction that they're walking, as they're facing towards you.
Said figures. Humanoid?
Yes, humanoid.
What are they? Can we tell what they're wearing, what they're bearing, stuff like that?
As you look at them, they look like they're dressed in I would say cloth, like cloth type of shirt, kind of like a really well crafted pants, like a heavier cloth pants, but they all look probably to be about 6 foot, 6'2".
Trying to wait for someone else to jump in. Okay. Have they noticed us?
They seem to be just talking amongst themselves at the moment.
I'm gonna roll perception, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can discern threat or anything about them that could possibly.
Identifying marks.
Yeah. And I barely, I recognize they're humanoid.
Yeah, you definitely know that they are humans. As for the way that they look, they don't necessarily look like most of the other the other people you've encountered recently. The clothes wise, it seems a little bit off on their clothes. And they're sitting about right.
I'll just sort of tilt my head slightly to the side and crack my neck and
Immediately break it.
sort of. I'm just going to keep a keen eye on them.
Okay.
I think we just got to walk past them.
They as they start walking forward, they kind of notice you. Kind of side eye you.
I'm gonna pretend I don't notice them and keep walking.
Roll a perception check, so.
The only thing that I'm going to do is slightly move my hand towards the hilt of my sword.
So as they come closer to you, even though you're not looking at them directly, as you could tell, like one of their they have about 2 buttons on one of the gentlemen's shirts is kind of undone, and you notice that there's a gash right on the inside of it as they're passing you. Kind of closer.
So one of them is wounded, you're saying?
You see that it was an old scar.
An old, okay.
Still moving closer. You see him right next to you now.
Are they looking threatening? Because
Yeah,
I guess
that's
if
the
I roll a perception like that.
Looking at them, you see that they are. They would be threatening. That they would look. You'd look scared of them, like as in like they're not somebody that you would want to fight alone. But as of threatening, it doesn't look like they're about to do anything quite yet. Nobody's reaching for anything. They don't have any weapons on them. You don't see anything on them currently.
All right, as I go to pass by, I'm still not going to acknowledge them, but can I roll an intimidation?
Just puff your chest out.
Let's see this. So, what they're seeing is this halfling in the front, kind of like chest forward, popped back, shoulders, red hair, sitting at about, what was it? How tall are you right now? You're 3'11".
7'9".
3'11" with the
As in
mind
79
of a 7'9".
centimeters.
Last time I measured.
So 79 centimeters. Got it.
All right, so then at this point, like they're just kind of like smirk as they see you just walking right past them. So yeah, they weren't very intimidated. They kind of found it to be a little bit, I guess, yeah, adorable.
Hold on, but I didn't make it past, right?
What do you mean? Like, you mean you passed making them?
I walked past. Well, no, but with no confrontation.
Yes, you walked past with no confrontation.
All right, we're good.
It would seem like they had something else they needed that was more important than to come up to you, travelers.
All right, I keep walking. Quite proud of myself for keeping them off.
Love it. All right, you can keep going.
Oh, I've been muted this entire time again. God damn it. All right.
Dude, you need to just look at Discord every now and then.
I know. No, I was saying, were they talking amongst themselves? Did we discern anything from that, or were they, were they talking, or were they just silent, moving?
They were talking amongst themselves, but they kind of stopped talking as soon as they reached you, and they were kind of looking at what you guys were doing. Being that Doe wasn't really paying them no mind, they just walked right past and went about their business right now.
So nothing my elven ears would have heard. All right.
What do your elven eyes see?
They see nothing. They
I
see only
agree.
darkness.
So we can keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep going.
As we are traveling away, I just kind of want to see if I can hear if they pick up a conversation again.
Do a perception check. They do pick up conversation, but as you guys take the bend, they start heading into the tree line.
So
Right
nothing
here.
I can really.
No.
Ooh. They went into the trees, though. Okay. Well, we've done too many side quest upon side quest upon side quest. We need to find this damn caravan.
Yeah, we're a little in the weeds, so to speak.
So, yeah, as we're traveling, Marigott's going to turn our attention fully again on the road. Seeing if she sees maybe any disturbances in the trees, any sort of like broken branches where maybe a caravan peeled off to or was taken into.
Well, at
Yada,
this
yada,
fort,
yada.
where do we want to? Where are we heading?
Let's check my map. Just keep going straight. Marigott's gonna kind of point.
Oh,
Okay.
WASD works. Oh my god.
All right. Now, go
What?
ahead
It
and
does?
So do the arrow keys, by the way.
It does.
My whole life has changed.
Everything I ever knew was a lie.
off to the right side, you see a gravestone. Looks like it's a freshly buried gravestone, as the soil still seems like it's a mound and hasn't flattened out over time.
Is that like right here, or you said to the right?
See it? Yeah, to the right.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys are facing this direction at this point, I would assume, since you're heading
Yeah.
that way.
I'll stop and take a look at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. You notice it's definitely a new grave. You see the shovel sitting against the tree line as well, of somebody that looks like just recently was buried. The headstone itself looks to be of a higher stature of person was buried here, as it wasn't just sticks or just wood carving right there, with a name on it.
Don't y'all dare.
What'd you like to do?
Free shovel. Don't y'all dare dig it up, though. I swear to God, Maricot's gonna be pissed.
Grave is just a place where they've buried something that might be valuable.
Oh God.
I mean, I would say that dead doesn't need what they have now, do they?
Not unless you talk to certain clerics.
It depends what dead. That's the thing.
I'm looking around here, and I'm not seeing a cleric here. So, hey, Growrig, what do you think?
No, we are not
Look.
digging up the dead.
Why not? This place already has the dead come up on their own.
Because we're not. There's so much things just wrong with that.
What are you talking
Do I
about?
really have to spell it out?
In nature, the dead's remains don't get to stay where they drop. They get eaten. They get used by nature. You should know that.
Don't we
Oh,
basically have
I
a whole
very-
quest line that is like a lesson about not digging stuff up of the dead? Like,
I'm gonna take a very deep breath and smell and take a deep smell to see if I could determine how long it's been buried.
There's just a normal.
I would like
sign
you
of
to.
And I get perception with advantage on this one.
I love this. I love this. Do it.
Nailed it.
Look, I've made necromancer characters. I can.
I got an
All right.
18.
So what are you trying to discern?
How long has this been buried? How long has this person been buried? Is you said it's relatively new. Can I determine whether it's the person's recently deceased? If they're what kind of state of decomp are we talking about?
Would they be in a box or something though?
Yeah. Are they in a box?
So you're not discerning any kind of smell from it other than the freshly put topsoil, like the melding of all the mold that was inside the ground itself is now freshly, almost like a fresh cut grass, but instead it's the moss and everything that's off into this tree line area on the ground. You see that's all toppled up and it smells fresh to you. However, you do catch a scent
Don't.
also, as you kind of zone in on it. It's something that you're familiar with, beings. You are lycanthrope, as in 6 people just passed, and an essence from them you can smell it in the air, as if they had walked through this area.
Yeah, I'm detecting werewolves.
Even more the reason we're not digging this up.
What are you talking about?
Now, to clarify, though, you smelled the werewolf scent from the road, not necessarily the grave. To keep this
Right,
separated as
Yeah. We got that. Yeah, we got that.
I'm like,
And
I'm
that's the thing. That's the point, Barry. I thought drive. Do you understand that when I'm hunting, when I kill something and I'm moving on to hunt, that I bury it? Do you know why? That's to mask the scent. Keep dead things in the ground unless we absolutely need to. We do not need to be unearthing the dead.
Solaris goes, shh. I'm trying to concentrate.
You
And he-
shh.
the people that passed us, there was a distinct canine scent coming from them.
Okay, I mean, do we really need to go back for that though? The longer we waste on this caravan,
I'm putting
I
it out there
understand.
so that we are prepared.
I know, but the longer we wait for this caravan, the harder and harder it's going to be track. Y'all do know that, right?
I'm ready to move.
It may already be impossible to find this caravan. I don't know. But let's leave this grave be, please. Just for my sanity.
Yeah, I vote we leave the dead underneath the ground.
I never intended on digging them up. I just was trying to determine how long they've been, how fresh the soul is.
That's what they all
Soul?
say.
That sounds like someone that's gonna eat the soul.
Jackson takes a look at Graurig and is maybe some stuff on this guy or girl, or you know. What do you think?
Look, I know your dad paid me to keep you alive, and he did not pay me to dig up graves. I'm just saying that this is a nice little gray area for what is right and wrong.
I'm just going to kind of glare over, just grab the shovel and put it in her backpack. America's just jacking the shovel.
I mean, you get paid either way. I mean, you can get paid for a little extra if you do a little digging, couldn't you?
Are you gonna pay me extra?
I would, yeah. Are you willing to?
Look, I think we put dirt on top of the dead for a reason, okay?
Not all
What if we-
civilizations bury their dead. There are more than a few who burn them, scatter the ashes.
And look,
right.
the,
I
if
mean,
the
to
dead,
make sure they don't come
if-
back.
and if the dead are still alive, then it's not like they're gonna suffocate when they're underneath there for too long.
You'd be surprised. Seen more than one place where the dead have been buried alive. The inside of the coffins show that they've been alive for a while down in that hole. I mean, I know wizards that have sleep spells. Put you to sleep, bury you in a hole, let you suffocate.
You wake up dead.
No, you wake up in a box. And then you suffocate. Not a fun way to go.
Well, I'm just gonna go look down the path a bit more. You guys can figure this one out.
I'm coming with you, and again, Mariguy's just going to take the shovel with her.
I start walking.
Right.
If y'all really want to dig that bad, do it with your bare hands.
Like I don't have tools.
So I'm just going to add a shovel to my inventory.
Sounds good.
I guess.
All right, so you're free to move forward if you'd like.
Yeah.
You know, my father would have paid you whatever I wanted to at that point, but you know, if you wanted to just let it go, that's fine.
Look, Jackson, it's more about a time investment than anything else.
How deep do you think they buried him?
By the looks of it, it didn't look like it was more than it was a shallow grave.
If we
Yeah,
start
but-
digging, we're gonna find some underground cave, and we're gonna end up fighting the devil himself. Like, come on, we gotta keep going here.
Can't
There's
believe
no-
I'm agreeing with Doe here, but yeah, he's right.
There's no door to the abyss or to the hells within the first 10 feet of dirt. Come on now.
You'd be
Not
surprised
without
in
some
these
strong
lands.
magic.
So which way are we going, left or right?
Do you see anything unusual on the dirt here? I'm looking to see if I can see any.
Well, you're the one who has the directions. So.
I've got the directions, but I'm also keeping an eye out, see if I see like tracks suddenly leading off into the woods or something.
Go ahead and do another perception check.
All right.
Being that you said it out, was that something you said out loud? Like, "Hey guys, I'm looking for blah blah blah," or is this something you're kind of keeping to yourself?
I was telling Doe, like, I'm up. Let's look, see if, because we're traveling along the path. I'm telling Doe, like, let's see if we can see any sort of tracks that are suddenly branch off randomly.
Okay. So go ahead and roll with an advantage. Very good. So again, you kind of see that you can tell based on the tracks that the one in front of you is the one that's been mainly used. So right here, you see that they are far deeper tracks, as there doesn't seem to be many coming from here.
Right, and I'm like I said, I got the map, so I know which way the caravan would have went. I'm just looking for.
Oh, you're looking for tracks. Oh, I get what you're doing. You're looking for tracks
Yeah.
to see if like the caravan left and
Would've-
then went into
would've been-
the brush or
right.
something, or hidden in the brush. I gotcha. You do not
Looking
see
for
any kind
that,
of.
yeah.
You don't see anything veering off to the left or the right into the brushes. Up ahead, you do see that there is, standing at the intersection, Wallich Road, and the road to the winery on a signpost. So you see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. 3 arms of the signpost along three branches of the road. The arm pointing north read Kresik. And through the woods, you can see the arching stone bridge spanning a river. Spanning the river. Spanning a river, sorry. The arm pointing east reads Valakai, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. Arm pointing southwest reads Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downwards in that direction.
So you said this road right here, that's the one that's pointing towards Valakai?
Kresik.
Or Kresik. Okay, I'd like to go ahead and make a note on that on my map.
All right.
So just whenever you get a chance, to open that one up a little bit, hopefully, later on in the road.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right. And I'm going to turn to Doe and say, well, down here to the south here, that's going to lead to the Wizards of Wines. I'm still not seeing any sort of disturbance or anything where the caravan would be taken, but maybe something happened there at the Wizard of Wines where they stopped delivering. Maybe that's what we're looking for.
All right, well, I'll just say we keep moving.
Like I said, let's try to keep an eye out and see if, But at this point, we're getting close, I believe, according to my map, anyway.
All right. We're going to check it again.
Do I need to do another roll for perception, or?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's like, because Marigai is at high alert right now.
I'm gonna keep
Marigai
my nose
being
in the air after spelling what I spelled earlier.
so Marigai and Solaris, go ahead and do a perception test. Check.
A perception test. Let's go.
Yes, this is the test.
I didn't study.
And you
Oh,
passed.
snap.
That's a pass.
Natural 20. All right, so both of you, with the way that the wind is coming down from northeast to southeast, or sorry, northwest to southeast, you're both able to get a smell of a rancid, decaying corpse, just inside this area right here.
So rancid means fresh, not.
You would get the idea that it's been there for a bit, at least a week or two.
Capto, hold on, wait. Something's over here.
Need to take a look at this.
How do you not smell that?
I just thought you cracked one off, man.
Don't you know girls don't fart? Sorry, I had to do it. It was an easy joke.
Well, that's weird because I did, and I was kind of enjoying the smell.
Wow.
All right, now I'm looking into the trees now.
I'm gingerly walking towards the smell.
How deep into the woods here is this smell coming from?
I would say you're looking at maybe 10 feet into the tree line.
So basically right there.
Yeah.
Am I hearing movement?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. What's that, 25? I'm just kidding. I'll roll again. Or I'd be investigation at this point, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be investigation. Go ahead and reroll. Oof.
Nope.
So, according to that, there was absolutely nothing moving. It was absolutely still in there.
How am I going to roll a nat 20 and a nat 1 back to back?
That, yeah, I don't know.
That's
know.
my luck.
Hope loads the dice.
Well, let's go investigate then.
Maybe it's tinnitus.
Could be.
I'm just going to continue to gingerly walk towards the smell.
Yeah, same. I'm going to follow him.
Okay, doing so, you come across a well dressed corpse. You would think that he looked kind of like it had black hair, a white streak across the center strip of his hair, going through the back. Around his neck, you see a necklace with like a bird's feather hanging from it.
Can I go ahead and go ahead? Go ahead, Cole.
Oh, laying kind of face down with the necklace kind of coming out to the right side. So it's a long enough necklace for it to kind of dangle and off to the right.
All right. Mariguy's gonna keeping her eyes on the necklace per se. She's gonna look into the body. I'm looking to see how this. I'm looking for two things basically. I'm looking at how this corpse died. If I can see, what was it that killed it, and how old is this corpse?
So let's go ahead and do a medicine check.
What is going on?
20. Holy shit. Oh, so looking at it, you're able to discern. He has been dead. It is a male that sits about 6'1", well dressed, but you could tell the corpse has been sitting there for about 2 weeks. Rigor mortis has already came and went. The flesh on his face is kind of like kind of draped off a little bit, as you can tell that there are scratches on his face and his eyes that are coming down in a downwards pull. So you're able to tell that whatever killed this man had scratched deep within inside of it, where there are now left splinters in the holes that were gouged out of his face and his neck.
Or any sort of like tufts of fur that are still on him.
You see, as you're looking around for fur or any kind of hairs that may look like a canine or some sort of a wolf or anything like that. You notice that there's no fur here. There's no smell or look of any kind of drool or anything all over it. You just see splinters embedded into its skin, as and little twigs that are broken off within its face as well.
I check its teeth.
So as if this guy's been clawed and then hit by some sort of like wooden club almost, is that what you're trying to say?
Each one of the scratches have splinters in them.
I'm checking its teeth.
You're checking his teeth. Looking at his teeth. Go ahead and do a investigation check, because you're actually looking at his teeth now. So looking at his teeth with that roll, you see that it is a normal teeth. However, you're not getting a smell of what you would know as a lycanthrope, a wolf form lycanthrope. You get the smell of a bird. Even though there's, you see the raven's looking feather dangling from his necklace, and you smell a bird scent.
I think he may have been your kind.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a look at this amulet. You said it was a feather, correct? Like a feather in a circle?
Yeah.
Is there anything magical about this amulet, or is there anything I can... Okay, yeah. I want to see if I A, recognize the amulet, and B, if there's anything magical about it. So
Are you proficient in arcane?
I am not proficient, so okay. So let me just see if I can recognize it. Then, yeah, I know you're getting at. Let me see if I can just recognize a symbol, or if it is a symbol.
All right, let's go ahead and do an investigation on that, or history or investigation, whatever one you would like.
Yeah, same thing either way. All right.
All right, so with that, you notice that that it's just a normal beaded necklace with a golden let's say a golden a thread holding it or tying it to the beaded necklace. No markings on the feather itself. It would probably be something that somebody would wear if they lost a loved one, or if they lost a loved pet and they wanted to keep a reminder of him forever.
And what about a general Are there any other belongings on him that would maybe have some sort of identifying features?
You see some leather, like a leather, not a suit, but a leather vest, with a cotton type shirt, not silk, but a cotton shirt underneath it. Well dressed again. Nice leather pants. You notice that he had some really worn down boots, as in may have worked on or around the fields like a worker.
Any weapons?
Nope, you don't see any weapons on him. You just see that just a humanoid person. Yeah, that's it.
Marigai is gonna turn and say, "Hey, let's go ahead and at least take the necklace. This may serve us later on to see if we can identify body. But for now, I don't like leaving the dead out in the open like this. Let's bury it real quick."
Sounds like a plan.
Good thing I brought the shovel.
Knew it'd come in handy.
So Mariguy's gonna take the necklace,
I'll start shoveling.
kind of wipe it off, make sure there's not blood or anything on it. She doesn't want to put anything corrupted in her druidic pouch. And well, if you want to do the shoveling, Mariguy's more than happy to hand you the shovel for it.
Yeah, I'll do the
You probably roll better strength than I do.
yeah, I'll do it.
Yep, let's go ahead and do it.
There's a reason we bury these. The dead need to be buried. It's not only practical, it's just the right thing to do.
Fair guy, while you're standing there, you catch a glimpse of something in your left eye, off in the distance.
And that is
See a hooded figure standing behind a tree, looking out at what you're doing currently.
how far away?
They look to be about, I would say, 20 yards. So as you guys are sitting at about right here, they're sitting about right here to you.
Wait, who's the one burying the corpse?
Solaris.
Solaris. Solaris, keep doing what you're doing. We have company. I'm going to see what it is. And I'm going to kind of just pretending I didn't notice this guy. I'm just going to kind of meander my way around a tree and use my ability, which is features, Mask of the Wild. And I'm going to go ahead and roll stealth.
Roll a one.
It's probably going to be a 1. It's been a 1, it's been a 20, a 1, and a 20. Here's the 1 again. Oh, that was so close.
Oh!
That actually
Oh.
stopped on the 1 for a minute.
Yeah, it did.
That would have been funny. That would have been hilarious. I'm sorry. I would have laughed.
Everyone would have been laughing. Let's be fair, it's funny when your friends fail in D&D.
So yeah,
Welcome in here, rock and roller.
I'm just gonna kind of like just pull the Jedi mind trick as I'm like going behind a tree. I'm just not gonna appear from the other side.
I'm gonna keep digging, but I'm gonna keep an eye on
Your insistence upon burying the dead is just so very odd.
Why bury them when you should just eat them?
All right, and are you approaching him stealthily, right? It looks
Yeah,
like you were
15.
able to. Let me see what his.
Hell yeah.
Unknown to him, he is not able to see you go into your stealth form and mask yourself away from him.
Yep. So I'm just going to kind of make an arc. Yeah,
Watching how you're doing this,
yeah,
you're gonna
I
go
kinda-
about right
yeah,
here,
kinda
right
go
here.
around. Yeah. Just stop behind him. A couple trees back, and you said he was hooded, right?
Yeah, he has a hood on him currently. Yeah.
And I'm getting kind of closer. I'm looking at him, and I'm seeing like race, weapons. Is he a bandit? You know, I'm basically looking. Look at this kind of stuff. Trying to identify why is he in the middle of the woods? Was he doing just watching?
You kind of
us?
just see him watching, and as you come around, you notice that you're gonna have to take a wide berth around this because you notice that there's more than just him there.
Mm.
You actually see an older gentleman, a young child, and an older female there as well, along with two other adults that are male and female as well.
So there's 6 in total.
Yeah.
Ooh. Part of me wants to do the surprise, mother trucker. I know. There's a child there. How young is this? How young is the kid?
I would say the child would probably be maybe around 9 or 10, just either at or just younger than Alex. No,
Dude,
Alex is 13 now, so just younger than Alex.
So 11, 12ish.
No,
So
the
are they-
child's about 9.
Okay.
Alex is around 12, 13. Right?
So you said what? 3 males, a child, 2 females,
And 2 females, yeah, 2 adults, or
human,
4 total
elf.
adults.
What about their race?
As
What
you're
I roll?
looking at them, you just see them as a humanoid.
All right. So can I do an investigation roll to see about weapons? Like, are they packing or?
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation roll. Back, let me go ahead and show you what you're actually right now, and show everybody else.
I kind of seen some shit. Is that great? Is that Kratos' father?
Kratos doesn't belong in this land.
So I'm not getting a sense that these guys are hostile per se.
No, you're getting the idea that they're just looking, just onlookers to the situation of what you're doing. With the investigation check, though, you don't see any kind of weapons or anything like that currently on them. You do see that the older man is using the staff to hold himself in place. That's about it, as you can tell for weapon.
As I'm sitting there, I'm kind of resting my back up against a tree. kind of looking over at them. And be like, it's a strange occurrence watching somebody dig a grave, isn't it? I'm gonna step out of the tree.
Oh, oh. How'd you get back there? Man kind of turns dauntly, like just turns in such a fastness that he had to stabilize himself with the staff.
Relax, old man. As long as you don't pose a threat to me, I will not pose a threat to you.
Are you a part of that group that's out there right now? Thought I saw
In a
you
way.
into the forest with them.
In a way, I suppose. Yes, for now.
Oops. I didn't mean to. I don't. I'm trying to read stuff and I accidentally clicked that out.
Okay, you're good. You're good. In a way, we found this corpse out here, and well, the dead deserve to be buried. There's no place for the dead to be out in the open like that. So I called for him to be buried. Would you know who that was?
He was unfortunately my nephew.
That guy's eyes are gonna kind of widen. Then why was he out here for so long? Why didn't you bury him yourself?
We've been hiding.
Hiding from what?
And he kind of looks at you like, not showing whether or not he should trust you or not. He kind of looks at you like, wondering should he tell you. I mean, this is, just met you, but he kind of, you can see that his eyes like are
There's
thinking currently
distrust.
right now.
Yeah.
Because of, and you could tell that he's been scarred from what has just transpired within the the moments or whatever that you're unaware of in his
So-
life. However, he
Good.
you see the sense in the back of his eyes where he's like, you would bury somebody that you don't know. I would like to. I hope I can entrust you with this information. Inside. Oh yeah. What is Marigai gonna do?
Margot's gonna kind of take a knee and just briefly putting her hand to the leaves below. She's gonna channel in some druidic energy, casting druid craft, and cause a flower to sprout from the ground and say, I try to be one with nature. I am a druid, and yes, there's no dead. I've been in these lands for too long. No dead needs to be out in the open.
Oh, I have to say that you do show a sense of kindness. And I hope I'm not overstepping, but our home has been overran by druids. We live and we work at the Wizard of Wines.
I kind of take a step back. There are druids out here? Thought I was the only one left.
Oh, these are not the druids that you're coming across. They don't have your heart.
Compared to the lands I come from, old man, I doubt they are the same as me. Speaking of names, though, I am Aragai. May I get your name?
Yes. My name is Davian, and that's Davian as in November.
Hell yeah, nailed the spelling in the first try. All right.
Nice. This is my eldest son, Adrian. My youngest son, Elvire.
Wait, one second. Oldest, Adrian,
I'll help you out on this.
Elvire,
Elvire. Yeah, Elvire. Here.
Elvire. Youngest. All right.
Here's Stefania. My daughter.
Okay.
And Dag and Stefania's husband. And then you kind of see them all kind of turn towards you, and no menacing faces, just worrisome faces, all turn towards you, not knowing, not knowing the outcome of this event. The fear is still in the back of their eyes on how you're back to this.
Our guy's gonna call out, "Lo! I mean, Solaris!
What?
Stop burying the body. If anybody needs to bury the body, it needs to be their family."
Is that
And-
they?
And you all see the group of 5 people kind of walk out from behind the trees and kind of towards you.
I'm gonna be
I stand up straight and I drive the shovel into the dirt. And I step back.
You see Davian. He kind of looks towards Adrian and he says, "Can you please go ahead and bury your cousin?" And then Davian kind of pulls back his cloak, walks towards you. You see that he doesn't have like a posture that shows that he has any kind of like he may have like maybe possibly self-esteem issues. He's kind of hunched over forward a little bit. He's not a bad looking character, but just more so of, just he doesn't look menacing at all. As he kind of bows down his head a little bit to put his hands forward and can I please take your shovel, sir? Looks towards you.
I gesture my hand out and take a couple steps back and let him go to work.
And you just see him just working away at a nice little shallow grave to bury the cousin.
I'm assuming he finishes that. I'm going to reach into my pack, pull out the necklace, and I'm gonna say I took this to hopefully find some identification, find some family, but I suppose I have found them. And I'm going to hand the necklace over to Davian. May I ask what befell him? I noticed claw marks, I noticed splinters. Like what happened here? Do you know?
3 blights. There were hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. We couldn't stop them, not just by ourselves.
You said you worked at. Hang on one second. I'm going between so many things here. I'm sorry.
Wizards of Wine.
Yeah. You said you worked at the Wizards of Wine. We were trying to find some evidence of caravans that had stopped going to Falaka? Falika? Okay.
Valaki.
Valaki, thank you. I'm so bad at pronunciation, I'm sorry.
You're all good.
Did the blights they attacked, or where did they attack?
They attacked our home. Right here. The Wizard of Wines. This is my home. It is a family-owned business. So they took over and they ran us away. We couldn't fight them. Not by ourselves.
You said there were hundreds of them.
One or two would be fine, but yes, there were hundreds of them.
This may be insensitive for me to ask, but is this all that's left of y'all? Is this the only? Are these the only ones that managed to escape?
We have others that have left and we're seeking help. But yes, this is all that stayed behind right now.
Our guy's gonna think for a minute, and you called them wood blights, I believe it was.
Tree blights.
Tree blights. America's gonna kind of try to see if that rings any sort of bells with her. Is that something she's heard of while she's been in these lands?
What I want to do is let's check. See, are you not history?
Bible, but
I think you would want to see if anybody else has any idea of
okay.
what this could possibly. Mainly because we want to kind of try to work with proficiency a bit.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I do the same. Solaris,
Yes.
have you heard of these tree blights before?
Would we be rolling on this?
I would think in your instance it would probably be like in our what? No. Arcana?
Well, I'm proficient in Arcana.
Let's go with an
Yeah.
Arcana. I need to figure out the differences. Nature magic and Arcana magic.
So nature
Okay.
magic is basically going to be basically your naturally based magic. Arcana is
but
going
can
to be
it-
something out of the ordinary. Something
Okay.
Well, I still think that would all fall under the umbrella of Arcana because it's all magic based, where nature is going to be mostly the things that are, what do you recognize about nature?
I will have an answer by next week.
Okay.
Because I know that I'm playing in a campaign where Arcana and nature does matter, because Arcana is not allowed in the
I've seen-
lands, but nature is. So I have to take a look at that.
I've seen those kind of house rules before. They're pretty interesting house rules, though.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them. But yeah, just generally for
let's-
me.
Let's go with the Arcana check real quick for. So yes, you have heard, and you know. Oh,
In case you need it.
in case I need, I'll take that. I'll take it.
God, hot
Um,
damn.
Not only, I mean, now I can elaborate even further on this. So not only have you been aware of, what a tree blight was, but you also know that there's a twig blight and a vine blight. There are 3 types, and a needle blight. There are 4 types of blights that you know in this world.
So I pass this information down to Mariquai.
Good old bear. Why? So do you know of any you said hundreds, is that really, do they swarm by that much?
You would also know that if summoned rather than created, that there can be thousands depending on how many druids are there.
Yeah, what he said.
In your own words, please, sir.
I'm trying to RP here, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, in your own words, please.
Depending on the volume of druids, depends on the number of blights that can be summoned at any given time. So, if there are enough of them, there can be thousands of blights.
This is really a druid thing. And Mariguy's kind of glancing up.
It
and she's
sounds like
trying.
it sounds like it would be more of a dark nature thing, but you know more about the druids than I do.
Yes, but the arts that I follow, I follow like Ursarock. I follow the natural animals. I don't. And Mariguy's trying to think back, and just her druidic teachings, if she knows of any sort of branches of druidism that would be able to summon. I'm guessing this is elementals, but she's trying to think back to her own teachings here, and again, she knows that she's in a different world than where she came from. So I'll be willing to roll a disadvantage or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll, and yeah, that'd be perfect.
The
See if there's
history
anything.
disadvantage. All right, and that's a bad roll, but we'll roll a disadvantage. See if we get lower. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see.
So, being that you are druidic and you do have these the understanding of some of the history of druids, you're not so familiar with where this type of druidic power may have, like broken off, so to speak, from, what ones you have learned from in the past. May not be an Ursarock druid, but, yeah, they may not believe in Ursarock or to obtain their druidic powers.
I look to the old man, and I ask, many apologies for having to ask this, but how far to the winery from here?
It's about a mile up the road.
Do you feel comfortable on your own, or would you like us to stay until your cousin is buried?
We will be fine. We had come back to bury the ones that did not make it with us.
And almost cold, almost with like no emotion whatsoever, Solaris just turns and starts walking back towards the road.
All right, and then you still hear the digging in the back that Adrian's doing, his eldest son. Are you guys moving back to the road as well, Fire Guy?
Oh, I am muted again. God damn it. All right, so I was saying, okay, so yeah, I turned to him. I was like, we'll see if we're gonna clear that place out for you, and see if we can't find any survivors. Hopefully.
I would be extremely grateful if you were able to do this.
We're gonna head back out to the road and turn to Solaris. Solaris, you know of these creatures. Do you know any weaknesses?
With those rules, I probably do.
You know that when it comes to they're immune to be blinded, deafened.
But if they're wood blights, they should be susceptible to fire.
You would also understand that as well, yes.
Yeah. They're wood blights. They can't be blinded or deafened, but they can be burned.
Oh, it's a pity I took my classes in arcane magic and not fire magics. But we will do what we can.
Oh, there's a hoity-toity guy out there who knows how to throw some fire towards some things. Looks like he's gonna have to step up his game today.
Fine. I'll see if I can draw their attention on me then.
All right. When I get out to the road, I explain. I explain to the group. We're close to the winery. However, here's what we're walking into. And I explain the wood blights, and I explain that their biggest weakness will be fire.
Are there any responses, Doe or?
They all went to sleep.
Nope, not really. Just noted.
Jackson, okay. We're gonna need you and your fancy abilities to create fire.
It's not gonna be a problem.
And with that, I'm gonna insist that we start walking down the road towards the winery.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I have a great ability. It's called Path to that. Oh wait, never mind.
So, DM, my plan worked, by the way. Check my inventory. You might want to deal with that.
Okay, let's. I gotta see what Doe did. Plans worked. Let's check your inventory.
In consumables.
That you kept the potion of greater healing?
Yeah, you left it in there.
Yeah. I thought it was funny to leave it there, so I left it there.
Oh, well, I'm going to use it then. Forget.
Are you eating? Did you take any damage?
No, I'm just thirsty.
Oh my god.
I love it. All right. So as you drink this red glowing potion, your
that just randomly appeared in my.
Yes. It randomly appeared into your inventory, and you feel extremely invigorated that you just down this thing, and you quenched your thirst and feel so like on point, like as if you took an energy drink.
I was gonna say that's the real Red Bull.
Yes.
Damn, I'm gonna have to know where I got that. These things are good.
All right, and then we want to Go. I unpaused it.
Oh, sorry. Should I remove the item though? Because I guess
Yeah,
it's,
Yeah,
you
you
did
consumed
drink
it.
you don't. Yeah, but you okay? Sorry, I thought he was gonna do it because he put it. We're good.
I also DM'd you something, Culp, a little while ago.
Oh yeah, let me do that. Sorry.
You can just chat me what it was.
All right, I'm
That's
back.
right.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
All right, did you get temporary hit points from that healing potion?
He had his energy drink and he's ready to go.
Does he get a bonus to initiative?
I like that.
I'm going
Well,
to.
what you would have used? Let's do this. What you would have used for healing, I want you to use it as your initiative bonus.
I was
Hell
gonna say,
yeah.
how many rolls initiative at advantage?
That'd be weird.
Just add bardic inspiration to your initiation roll.
That works too. I'm going to need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Nah. Right. So you're free to move the caravan. You guys have all made it back to back to the road. There's not an actual caravan that you're in, but as you guys are walking, it's kind of a close of people. So as you're walking, let me get your marching orders, just so I know how we play it onto the screen if necessary.
All right, so I'm guessing Solaris and I are kind of taking lead here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Solaris is AFK right now.
Okay.
When you say take the lead, though, and we can question it when he gets back because it shouldn't take too long.
Well, because I'm talking to him the entire time, like trying to get as
Okay.
much information about these blights as possible, and I'm keeping an eye out to see if I see anything. I would hope he knows what they look like, how they, stuff like that, and I'm keeping an eye out for this.
Okay. All right, Solaris, you and Marigai are going to be taking point. We're doing marching orders right now.
Okay. Point's
So, would you be standing on the left side of him, right side of him, or her? Sorry.
One step up and to the left.
One step up to the left. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So where would you be in this raw rig? And I would say Jackson would probably be in front of wherever Growrig is, enough to be able to stay out of the way if something was to come up from behind.
I'm off to the right of the group, just where the road kind of hits the dirt.
Okay.
Mary's gonna kind of call out Jackson, or not Jackson. I'm sorry. Alec.
Yeah.
We're gonna be coming across some dangerous foes. I want you to stay focused on me. If I have to transform, I'm assuming we're probably gonna be connected again.
Should I stand behind you, man?
I don't want you anywhere up front in the fighting. I just want you.
So you say near Jackson then? Jackson, can I stand next to you? And then Jackson kind of looks down and sure, you can stand next to me.
I just want you to. I want you to be my mouth if I need to call out things. You're gonna be calling it out for me.
Sure will, ma'am. Sure will. I'll do what I can. All right, and then Rowrick, are you gonna take up the back?
Yeah, I'll take rear guard.
All right, I think we got our marching orders then. Where's Sigil gonna be? You want Sigil on the left side of Jackson or behind Alec?
Let's have Shell next to Jax. It's like almost like even with him, just in case, so he can body block if needed.
All right, and then we're gonna put little Ajax probably in between Jackson and Alec. All right. Are we still moving forward?
As we are moving forward, again, I'm kind of hush talking to Solaris, kind of getting as much information as possible, and I'm keeping an eye based on what he's told me. I'm looking very hard to see what we can see as we're going in here.
All right.
So can we roll perception or?
Hold on. I didn't realize. Why would they not give us a field? Okay, well, we will go
Fields are for
here.
noobs.
Right. So we got Ajax here. I'm actually moving everybody into their working order right now. Got Alex on the outside here. Got Doe on the outside there. Sigil here.
Being as
Excellent.
being as we're expecting a fight, I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action to put Ride of the Crimson Flame on my short sword,
Okay.
and I need to take 1d4 damage.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
And that's also now the bonus that I get for the damage. I get that bonus damage every time I swing now. So.
And I'm gonna be turning to him. I'll be like, "Hey, should we just march in here, or should we be trying to stealth our way in here? See what we see."
I think I honestly think it's just a matter of walking in because
The matter of walking in compared to stealthing can be the difference between fighting 2 enemies and 20.
the problem is these things are a swarm. So the second the second that one sees you, they all see you.
It's fine, but it'd still be beneficial, maybe, perhaps, if we can see them before they see us, and we can calculate a battle plan.
Burn them. That's the battle plan. Burn them.
Fair enough. I will follow your lead, but
I have a flask of oil, some candles. Just saying.
yeah, I'm not going to stealth outside the group, so I'm going to do what the rest are doing.
The bigger the fires we make, the more of them we take out.
Yeah, that's great, except that the giant wolf or the giant spider can't really make fire, but I will do what I can.
All right. So as you hit the clearing, situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story building with multiple entrances, thick ivy covering every wall, and iron fencing along the roof line. The trail ends at the open loading dock on the ground floor. And it's situated on the left of the house. West of the winery is a crumbling well and a wooden outhouse.
Anybody's got to take a leak. This would be the time to do it.
We're going to say the house is about right here. And this is the field that we're walking through currently.
I'm going to roll perception to see.
I'm about to say, I'd still, yeah, again, I want to do roll perception, see if I can see them before they see us.
Yeah.
I'll roll perception as well.
Since I'm out front. Hey, how about that?
Look at that
Right.
double big ass perception rolls.
So right now you see nothing, nothing happening currently.
Look at those
Um,
rolls that don't matter.
Yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary out there amongst this field that leads to the house. It's sitting up there against
so we
the
need
tree
to,
line.
We need to start cutting through the field. So we need to start heading
Yeah.
this way.
Hey, we're
Let-
19 buddies though.
Let's
We're
stay.
19 buddies.
Yeah, absolutely. I say we stay along the tree line now, because that'll provide us some cover.
There, I'll keep an eye on the trees. You keep an eye on the rest of the.
Sounds good.
Right now, you're sitting at about maybe I would say 100 yards from the opening loading dock.
And do we need to Can we carry over those perception rolls as we travel?
Yes,
Or-
I'll allow it
Okay.
to keep the perception checks as well to go and activate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering we're on high alert, that we would be.
Actively looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't have any tokens? I own all the tokens. How do I not have any?
No. This is communism. We own the tokens.
Mother Russia. This is Mother Russia.
Duh.
Strahd has taken the tokens.
It's actually probably not a best time to make Mother Russia jokes, actually, though.
I mean, there's always the time to do it.
I was gonna say the jokes I'm making are.
Tal
are
stole them all.
appropriate.
No, you guys are all wrong. Tal stole them all. Just yeah. Went in and out of like all of these freaking.
Can we just stop and just admire the rolls so far? We've had a 20, a nat 20, a nat 1, and a nat 20. We've had double 19s.
Nice. Some vampires for the next
Like-
sessions.
we need to play the lottery or something.
Yeah, you know what though? I would be remiss if I didn't say I'm gonna cast magic missile at the darkness.
Lord.
So as you reach the winery, you hear the rustling of dead vines all around you. Inhuman shapes
activate-
emerge from the vineyard, their
I'm
limbs
reloading.
crackling as they trudge forth through the mist and rain.
Hey, Colt, can you? I don't see anything. I don't have.
Okay, I'm here. I see.
Well,
You
I'm
might
on
have to
board.
refresh. Go ahead and refresh.
Yeah, I just refreshed. Yeah, I see now.
Okay. Did you refresh?
I'm refreshing.
Okay.
I do not have dark vision though. Do I not have dark vision? That's weird. Or it's just okay. I think it's just limited
I
to.
only see Alec and Doe and they're blank squares.
So if anybody's not seeing anything, make sure that you refresh if you haven't already.
Okay,
I
there
just
we go.
refreshed.
Now,
I'm
now,
good.
now I can see everything. All right.
Okay.
Light's weird here, but whatever.
I mean, I'm still not there, but okay.
Oh yeah, you're not there. My bad. I knew I forgot somebody.
I believe I was right there, right? Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, you were right there. Now are you there?
There we go.
All right. Dog's there. All right. So after you heard the crackling, you now see all around you You see formations of humanoid blights showing up now.
Solaris, I'm guessing those are the blights.
That would be them.
They're a lot uglier than I thought they'd be.
They're literally called blights.
Nobody asked you.
All right.
They're spirits of disease of nature. Antithetical to what we are trying to achieve.
Now,
What's the acrobatics roll for?
I have no idea where that came from. I didn't click on anything.
Did you just do it? Did you just try to do a backflip to
here.
impress us?
Yeah. It's all
Okay.
There
we go.
All right.
All right.
Consider me impressed.
Considering I didn't click on anything. I'm getting a whole bunch of error messages that I don't have the ability to update my token.
Yeah. Use your raw black permission to update token. Oh god, there's so many of them.
you guys are heading south on this board. Just ignore.
That is. Yeah.
Ignore all the tokens he made and
Yeah.
then drag north.
Yeah. Ignore the
No.
400 of them.
Not 400.
Okay. 399. Sorry. Ignore all of them.
Let me actually get rid of this so you can see them all, though.
Damn. Does anybody have Fireball?
He's not level 5 yet.
Want to buy Wizard? Well, I might have to stay in caster form here for a minute, actually.
The closest that we have to someone with fireball would be Jackson. He has firebolt.
So that's basically just a nerf version of Fireball.
I mean, it's single target fireball.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many. This is why I said we stealth, but no.
Dude, I run around in scale mail, and later it's going to be play. You think I'm quiet? No.
And let's face it, we stealth, we end up in this exact same place anyway.
And Maraguy's like, Maraguy just holds up the spider neck. It's like, guess what? Oh, never mind, it's dead.
Sorry, I had it upside down, so it's more like this.
All right.
Oh wait, no, reverse this. Boom, there we go. Perfect on marching orders, even. So,
Wait,
if
so
you
they
want to
can't
take
behind us?
a quick count, you see about 30 to 40 blights forming behind you.
Nice. Y'all ready to roll initiative?
It's always good for me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to roll initiative.
Oh god, is there like a select all and roll initiative for this?
I really don't know.
I think if you
I did.
I
think I can.
I'm about to say, wait for one more level. You're gonna be doing that with my
No
wolves.
active.
Yeah, I gotta activate the encounter.
Good lord. All right, can we roll ours now?
Hold on, it didn't
No,
do it.
not started.
Second.
Look at that nat 20 though.
Well, he's rolling 100 dice. There's gonna be at least one.
There was exactly one. That's the sad part. He got a bunch of good rolls there. Maybe let's just hope he got all the good rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, I guess we can roll initiative now. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's
You-
now an
you can
active
roll it now.
combat. You know what? I'm okay.
Lovely. So they're gonna all crit on us real quick and just kill us all as a group. We're good.
The good news is, the proverbial XP is here.
That's
Maybe
if we
he'll
were
apply
doing
that in
XP encounters, right?
I said proverbial. Proverbial. Oh, yeesh.
Did you see them all? Can you see them all? I'm just making sure.
I can see. I can see a good portion of them. Yeah.
Okay,
I see
okay.
just a line of neophytes.
And folks, I think this is a good spot for us to end today's session.
What?
We've made it to 3
Aw.
hours. And
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah.
Oh, I was
you have
so
a
ready to go.
I was
great
gonna
time
say,
too now.
and we could have our buttholes puckered for an entire week.
For an
God
entire
damn it.
week. I think this is perfect.
Can we
whether or not
do
you guys
one round?
fight, whether or not you guys go into the, remember, you guys have the access to, you know what? I'm gonna have to, let me show you this too.
I was gonna say, what's the lighting in here? Is it?
I was saying I had dark vision. I should be able to see most of this shit.
All right, can you see see past that floor?
Nope.
Nope.
That's the entrance to the docking area.
Okay.
If you can see it now.
Yeah. I mean, we can make a run for it. That shouldn't be a problem.
So y'all either going to be able to stick and fight or make a run for it. But we'll find out next week here.
Next
9
time on
PM.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
Next
God.
time on Kulprids Gaming, you guys will see how this turns out.
It's closing time.
No.
Will Alec
that's
turn
also
Super
not-
Saiyan?
Don't get me any DMCAs.
And don't
hold on.
forget those
Yeah,
Prime
yeah,
subs.
just get 'em with
You
the
got them. And patreon.com/Culprit
It does help the
Is
channel. It
on.
helps me provide you guys with better content. It's how I provide right now. Currently, we have some Patreons that are helping out big time. You guys will see. You guys will see the end when I do roll the credits. Patreons are actually helping provide some of the plugins for this, for the Curse of Strahd campaign that we're currently doing, providing books to our players, allowing us to, basically, bring you guys some, I think, pretty decent content, if not, pretty good content. If I do say so myself, and I'm kind of partial, but it's all good. I'm enjoying the hell out of this, and definitely thank you guys for the support. Whether you're here or on the Patreon, the support, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get a raid going. Let's see, who is playing tonight? Anybody I got from I love Captain Robert, but stuff right now is on rerun, so we're gonna go see if there's a new player out there that might be or a new group out there that might be playing right now. I definitely appreciate the 16 and 16 viewers is huge. Thank you so much for being in here, hanging out, being part of the Kulprids Gaming family. These guys make it happen that are here. My players, I love them. Love them for what they do. They come out here, they get engaged on in the game. Love the RP. I do want to take a moment to let you guys know, man, I appreciate you guys being here every week.
Except for Marigai. Fuck Marigai.
I love Marigai. Marigai's amazing.
Eh.
You know what? There's a season 1, episode 2, Down to Die main campaign. They're an Australian group.
Check chat quickly.
Oh, raid. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do it then. I got you, Tal. Thank you.
Hun.
This is gonna be huge. Love it. I love it. Thank you, Tal. All right, let me go ahead and throw my I want to thank you again, all my Patreon supporters, Louis B, Overwatch Club, Faithful Kasuni, Ted, thank you so much. Big supporters. Top Tips, Mike W, Top Gifted Subs, Rob401Z, Hyperclash, Sulak, Distracted Curie, Top Biddies, Onyx, Berg, Benny, thank you so much for being here for me. All my raids that I've had this week, thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you're willing to share your group with mine. Our community is molding together. Thank you so much for everything. Have a wonderful night, weekend, and be safe.